morning, everybody. My name is Jay Sullivan. Jodie Stewart is my colleague. We're from Exec-Comm, as Randy indicated. Can you hear me okay? Is that working? All right. We're a communications consulting firm. And so what we do is we work with a wide array of industries across the globe on helping people improve their own performance in their jobs. So we work on public speaking and writing and negotiating and client development skills. And the goal behind every class is to help you have more impact in the way that you're connecting with people. And even though we work on a wide array of skills, there's a common theme underneath everything that we teach at Exec-Comm. And the theme is that you're more effective as a communicator if ultimately you're less focused on yourself and more focused on the other person. So most of what Jodie and I and our colleagues do while we're teaching is teach people to get off themselves, get off the ego, get off the jargon, get off being wrapped up in their stuff, and focus on the other person. Why are they on this tour? Why are they listening to this conversation? What are they trying to get out of this exchange? And if you focus on the needs of the other person, you do a much better job sharing your information. When you're talking to somebody, you can talk about one of three things. You can talk about yourself, you can talk about your content, or you can talk to the audience about the audience. Well, nobody cares about you. They don't really care about your content. They care about how your content is relevant to them. Today, in the moment, what they're going to learn about this city or this place you're taking them to, what they're going to experience while they're there. They want to know how it connects with them. So the goal is always to be talking to the audience about the audience. Where you're telling the people that you're taking on a tour, I've put all my energy before today into thinking about how to make this fun and exciting and interesting for you. And think about the change in mentality that you'll have if instead of starting with what I want to show you today, well, why do I care what you want to show me? Put it in the context of what's in it for me. Make it about the audience, and you're going to do a better job connecting with people. Now, what does that mean from a tour director's perspective? A number of years ago, my wife and I took our 4 kids to Rome. We hired a private tour guide, tour director for that week that we were in Rome. And Mario was great. He showed us everything, and he was knowledgeable, he was insightful, he was warm and friendly. He did such great stuff as a tour guide. He really helped us appreciate what we were going to see in Rome. And he put a lot of things in context. He really knew quite a bit. And yet everybody's got their little bugaboo. So we're at the Colosseum, the first day of our tour. And I've got my 4 kids there, I've got my wife there. And we were just in exactly the right spot. And I said, guys, this is perfect. This is exactly where we need to take a big picture. So and Mario said, absolutely, you're absolutely right. I go to take out my camera. As I pull out my camera, Mario was standing there with his arms around my family. I have a wonderful, and I just was taken aback a little bit. I took a picture of Mario because I'm a nice guy and I didn't know what else to do. And then I got pictures of Mario with my family at the Forum. And then pictures of Mario with my family at the Trevi Fountain. And finally, when we got to the Vatican, I said, Mario, how about you take the picture of me? And he went, oh, okay, all right, fine. And it just didn't occur to him that when I said, let's get a picture, I didn't mean of him. Okay? So everybody's got their own little way of making it about themselves. Even though we had done so many things really well, there was that one little disconnect. How can we become conscious of making it always about the other person? And so if you frame how you see yourself in terms of how you add value to someone else, that tends to be the way to turn the conversation around. And I'm going to ask Jodie to come on up now to talk about next steps for you. So Jodie?
Next steps, where do we go from here? How do we take all of the information that we've gotten from Jay in the last hour and really make it work for us? Exec-Comm is all about taking the focus off ourselves and putting it out onto you, giving you the tools that you need to succeed. Finally, on behalf of Jay and myself, we'd really like to thank you all for being here with us today.